Hey guys, welcome to Solo ReacTalk. Today is Warcraft Monday and I'm going to be reacting to World of Warcraft soundtracks and music playlist done by Soul Reaver. This is part 13. If you want to check out my previous reactions, remember the playlist card will be at the top. Just click on it and you'll be able to access them. Okay? The 10 soundtracks I'll be listening to today are as follows: World of Warcraft, Shadowlands, Revendreth, Sired, World of Warcraft, Shadowlands, Kyrian music, Bastion, okay. Last Stand H full version, World of Warcraft Legion music, Lion's Rest music, Canticle of Sacrifice, Bagpipes music, hopefully I pronounced that correctly. Warcraft Legion music featuring Nala's music, yes. Okay, World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth, Mechagnome music, World of Warcraft soundtrack The Barrens Night, World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth, Vulpera music, Cataclysm soundtrack Orgrimmar. Alright, official World of Warcraft soundtrack 11, Thunder Bluff, World of Warcraft soundtrack Fire Festival Horde. Alright, let's start. Alright, first up is World of Warcraft Shadowlands Revendreth Sired. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, that was World of Warcraft Shadowlands Revendreth Sired. Yeah, I like the tune that. Yeah, I really like that. I like that. And I think it was a violin, or was it a cello? But I think it was a violin. The instrument that was playing, added with the tune, the main tune of the soundtrack. Really, it was good. It was really, really good. And then to add more fuel to the fire, they added the lady who was singing, with the humming, like yeah, perfect. They made it sound very foreboding and menacing and just evil, dastardly, kind of soundtrack to it, and it kind of gave that kind of evil environment about it. So yeah, this is definitely Revendreth soundtrack music up there, right up there. Yeah, I really do enjoy it. Okay, next one is going to be World of Warcraft Shadowlands Kyrian music, Bastion. Alright, let's start. Okay, that was World of Warcraft, Shadowlands, Kyrian music, Bastion. Yeah, I can just imagine, me dying on Azeroth and then my soul being taken by one of the Kyrian all the way to the Arbiter. The Arbiter decides that, okay, you should go to the Bastion. And then when I arrive there, this music plays. It'll be amazing. I think it'll be amazing. Yes, it's also a soundtrack that I've heard before in terms of the cinematics and trailers for Shadowlands, especially pertaining to Uther, like when he was there. And, the first time when he arrived there and he saw all these winged beings, going about their business, and then some of them directing him to where he's supposed to be going. They played some of the soundtrack that, in this one that I've just heard before, right here, and also in some of the trailers pertaining to, you choosing to become a warrior supporting Bastion. They'll also play some of the soundtrack from this soundtrack. Yeah. So yeah, I've heard of the soundtrack before. I haven't heard the full, soundtrack before, but now that I have, it sounds quite nice. Really, it does. But yeah, it's good. Next one is going to be Last Stand H full version World of Warcraft Legion music. All right. Wow. Wow. Okay, look, you know, in the beginning of Last Stand Age full version World of Warcraft Legion music, it was good, but towards the end, as everything was just like, it sounded like everything was crashing down or descending down, with the trumpet music and everything. It sounded so epic. Like I could imagine it in my mind, something terrible is happening and, everything is just crashing down or falling down, or like there's a ship heading into like a whirlpool or something, and then you play music like that, I can't do it with my voice, but you know what I'm talking about, guys. You know which part I'm talking about. Oh man, that was amazing. It's going to be hard to choose which is the winner for this week. Clearly it's going to be very hard, and this is still just the third song, right? Yeah, it's the third soundtrack. Okay, let's just continue. Let's continue with the next one. Next one is Lion's Rest music, Canticle of Sacrifice, Bagpipes music, Warcraft Legion music featuring Nalas music. Yes. Okay. Wow. Okay, that was Lion's Rest music, Canticle of Sacrifice, Bagpipes music, Warcraft Legion music featuring Na- Nalessa music. Yes, hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Yeah. Yes, this soundtrack, especially with the bagpipes, it reminds me of Outlander. I think it was like a Scottish, yeah, like a Scottish or Scotland influenced TV drama show, of this lady who uh, goes back in time to the times when Scotland and England were fighting against each other. Scotland was still fighting for its independence, and to be self-ruled and not to be ruled by England. And here's this woman from the future, with her medical expertise, and she's an oddity in that society because she doesn't act like all the other women of that time, and she's very knowledgeable in terms of medicine, and she falls in love with a Scottish, could I say like a freedom fighter? Yeah, and so to prevent me from talking further about that, let me just say that the bagpipes and the music itself, it reminds me of that TV show. I only watched like about 2 seasons of it, but yeah, I remember it vividly, and this soundtrack really, it just takes me back there when I used to watch Outlander. But yeah, it's good. It's really, really good. I do enjoy it. I wondered, did they play this soundtrack on World of Warcraft? What was it again? Legion. Yes. Did they play it in Legion? I'm not sure. If they did, I wonder where exactly would they play this soundtrack. But yeah, it's good. It's really, really good. Okay, next one is World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth, Mechagnome music. Okay. Okay, that was World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth Mechagnome music. Yeah, it was a bit short, 1 minute and 2 seconds. Yeah, it was nice, and even from the image there, you could see the gnomes with their technologically advanced society. There was a time when I asked a question about the gnomes. Why aren't they like the superpowers of Azeroth? I mean, their technology is so sophisticated, so advanced, and you would assume an advanced civilization like them would be the top dogs on Azeroth, but that's not the case. Them and the goblins, also the goblins have their own knack for invention and technology. So yeah, I always find that quite interesting or fascinating that they are not the top dogs of Azeroth. But yes, the soundtrack was very it had that tinkering, inventive kind of theme around it as well, which I quite liked, and it does suit the gnomes. But yeah, it's good. Next one, let's see. Next one, World of Warcraft soundtrack, the Barrens Night. All right. Okay, that was World of Warcraft soundtrack, The Barrens Night. Yes, this one has a very dark and somber undertone to it, you know. It kind of sounds like, you are like a servant to a very powerful overlord, like a master, and, you're going up to his bed chambers or something, and then you see him there at the balcony watching over his lands, and, the clouds are dark, rumbling with lightning, and then you are there coming to serve him his food or tea, and then he would start talking and start mumbling his own ideas and his ambitions, or he starts asking you like, what else do you do besides serving me tea, with a very sinister kind of voice to him or her, and then they look at you with their red eyes, and this kind of music, it kind of suits that kind of environment. I don't know why, but that's how I'm thinking about it when I hear this music. Yeah, it's interesting. It's very interesting. Okay, let's continue. Next one. World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth Vulpera music. Yeah, okay. I think, yeah, these are the foxes. Okay, that was World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth Vulpera music. Yes, I remember a trailer for the Vulpera when they were entering into Orgrimmar. Yeah, they played. I think this is the same soundtrack from that time when I watched that trailer. Yeah, the Vulpera have to be the cutest Horde members, really. Like, everybody else are snarly and strong and very they just don't look the cute type of people in the Horde, but then here come the Vulpera, and they're very cute. Don't get me wrong, these guys are also tough. They must be tough as well, but they're very, very cute. So it's just very different, but yeah, I think that they're like nomads as well, and traders, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if I've actually seen them like on the front lines of battle in terms of like the cinematics or even the gameplay, really. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know how many players of World of Warcraft actually choose that species as a class in the game. I'm not sure. But you guys in the comment section, you guys can tell me if you guys ever play a Vulpera race. Yeah, but they seem very cool and cute. Okay, next one is Cataclysm soundtrack, Orgrimmar. All right. All right, that was Cataclysm soundtrack Orgrimmar. Yeah, I could just imagine like a tour guide uh, directing us into Orgrimmar. Welcome to Orgrimmar. Then they'll play this music. Din, 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 din. Really, I could imagine that. It would be so epic. Like if Blizzard could create a theme park centered around World of Warcraft, and they would show us either Stormwind, but Orgrimmar, they have to play this music. They have to play this music, and it has to be loud, and you'd feel that rumble in your chest. Yeah, the soundtrack really, it just gives you that energy about it. So yeah, it's good. It's really, really good. I did enjoy this one. Next one is official World of Warcraft soundtrack 11 Thunder Bluff. Okay. Okay, that was official World of Warcraft soundtrack 11 Thunder Bluff. Um, hmm. The soundtrack, it kind of giving me these like 80s or 90s vibes with some romantic dramas. Um, I don't know, like it just gives me this feeling about it, in terms of those romantic 90s, 80s dramas, or maybe even action 90s, 80s dramas. Um, like, what is that movie called? I'm trying to remember a movie that can best describe what I'm thinking about when I say that it reminds me of these movies. But it had to do one with Native Americans, American Indians. I'm not sure about the prefix that the Native Americans use nowadays. I'm not sure, but the Native Americans, and then you'd have the colonizers, the European colonizers coming, and then they would have their animosities and their fights amongst each other. But then you would find the teenage daughter and son of the two groups, you know, joining together, you know, having their own romantic getaway kind of situation, whilst the rest of their world, you know, is at each other's throats, you know. And then they would play music like this, and they would be on their romantic getaways, you know, going across the rivers, you know, enjoying each other's time and stuff like that. But I don't know why, but that's what I think about when I'm hearing this soundtrack. Yes. Sorry guys if I'm taking you into places that is so far away from World of Warcraft. It's just that when I'm hearing this music, it's just reminding me of this movie that I watched so long ago. Yeah. But it's good. It's good. It's really good. Okay. Next one. Oh, it's the last one in fact. World of Warcraft soundtrack, Fire Festival, Horde. Alright. Okay guys, that's it with World of Warcraft soundtrack Fire Festival Horde. You know, I remember the soundtrack when I think it was, yeah, Jesse Thoth was playing World of Warcraft on Twitch, and I was watching him play it, and you know, he was dancing around in a very, I don't know where it was exactly, but he was dancing around in circles, and this music was playing in the background. I remember that. I just can't remember why was he dancing around in the circle. I think he was collecting experience points or something. I can't remember. If you guys know what I'm talking about, then you can explain it to me in the comment section. Or Jesse Thoth, if you're watching this, explain it to me in the comment section. But yes, I remember this soundtrack from that time when I was watching his gameplay on Twitch. Yeah, it's nice. It's very nice. It's just something I wouldn't attribute with the Horde. I don't know. Like with the Horde, I would expect like bombastic kind of music, you know, tough, rumble in the jungle kind of music, you know, like the one that we heard with Cataclysm soundtrack, Orgrimmar. Yeah, that's what I would attribute, you know, Horde music with, not this jingly kind of happy, cheery kind of music. This is the kind of music I would actually, you know, understand if it came from the Alliance, but you know, both cultures share, you know, similar things, although they may be opponents to one another. But yeah, this was nice. This was very nice. Okay, now it is time for me to choose who is the winner for this week. Oh, it's going to be hard. It's really going to be hard. World of Warcraft Shadowlands Revendreth Syed was exquisite. The violin, or was it a cello? I'm not sure. It just added like more fire to this very enjoyable soundtrack. I really did like it. It gave me that evil tendency about it, you know. I really liked it. I really did like it. World of Warcraft, Shadowlands, Kyrian music, Bastion was also very nice. Like I said, I remember it from the not soundtracks, but from the cinematics and trailers for Shadowlands. Yes, it's very, very good soundtrack. And also with that angelic kind of theme to it, like, you know, you're dead, you come to the afterlife, the Arbiter chooses you to go to Bastion, and then wow, you know, they play that soundtrack. So yeah, it's good. Last Stand H full version World of Warcraft Legion music. Wow. Especially the second half of the soundtrack. Wow. It felt like I was descending, or there was a ship descending into some sort of whirlpool. You know, it just sounded amazing. Really, it did. Very epic about it. Next one, Lion's Rest music. Canticle of Sacrifice, Bagpipes music, World of Warcraft Legion music featuring Nellis music. Yes, like I said, this one reminds me of Outlander, the TV show. I did enjoy it as well, with the bagpipes and the ladies singing or humming, and yeah, it was good. It was really good. World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth Mechagnome music. Like I said, this one was a bit short. It was just 1 minute 2 seconds, but it was okay. It actually suits with the gnomes and their inventive sense about them. So yeah, it's good about that. World of Warcraft soundtrack, the Barrens. Like I said, this one kind of gives me the feeling of, you know, like an evil master having a castle, and he's at the top of his castle in his room and looking over his lands, and there's dark clouds, and you're the servant serving him his tea or food, you know, and you know, he's just reminiscing about his past adventures, or he's questioning your life choices for you coming here, and then he looks at you with his powerful red eyes or blue eyes or whatever. So yeah, it kind of gives me that feeling about it. The next one, World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth Vulpera music. Yes, the Vulpera, very cute, but they are part of the Horde, so don't take them lightly. They can be vicious, I assume. And yeah, it's cool music. Cataclysm soundtrack, Orgrimmar. Welcome to Orgrimmar. Then they'll play that soundtrack. Yes, definitely, I liked it. I really did like it. World of Warcraft, official World of Warcraft soundtrack 11 Thunder Bluff. Yes, this one, like I said, it reminds me of those 80s and 90s movies that I've watched before, with romantic or action drama in it, you know. It gave me a feeling about one of those movies that I watched, you know, so long ago. But yeah, it's good. And then the final one, World of Warcraft soundtrack Fire Festival. Yes, like I said, I remember the soundtrack, especially when I saw Jesse Thoth playing World of Warcraft and he was spinning around. I remember the soundtrack from there, and yeah, it's good. But out of the 10, I'm gonna cancel out 8, and there'll be 2 left. All right, the 2 that are left. Okay, the 2 that are left are World of Warcraft Shadowlands Revendreth Syed. That's number 1. Number 2 is Last Stand H full version World of Warcraft Legion music. Congratulations to those 2. The other 8, better luck next time. All right. From these 2, right? Last Stand H full version World of Warcraft Legion music. You are the winner. Congratulations. Guys, I like the second part of the soundtrack. I really like Revendreth, but this one, it just got to me. So, encore time. Okay, encore time. Last Stand H full version World of Warcraft Legion music. 3, 2, 1, go. Yes, guys, that is the winner. Really, the second part. I really do enjoy that part. Okay, guys, if you like the video, remember to give me a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell if you want to be up to date with my latest videos, and I will see you next week Monday. Okay, bye bye.